Car hater here for the all new, totally electric 2023 Cadillac Lyriq. Will this too be a flop? Let's look into it and dive in. So it's from $62,990. Not that bad, but of course that's the rear-wheel drive model. And the rear-wheel drive gets about 312 miles of range, so they're estimating. We'll take a look. It's got a level 2 home or public AC charging, blah, blah, blah. They have a 19.2 kilowatt public or home charger. I don't know. That's actually quite a lot to be able to charge at home with our electrical grid. I'm just telling you. And it says it could get up to 52 miles of range. I really think that's a little strange. Yeah, 11.5 is usually what the home chargers have. And that could get you up to 37 miles of range. So 7.7 kilowatt included dual level charge cord. I don't know, up to 19 with the all-wheel drive, up to 21 with the rear-wheel drive. Seems like the rear-wheel drive is charging faster too. So it can also charge at like a supercharger, which is 190 kilowatts, and you have 76 miles of range in about 10 minutes. So let's see, learn about charging. Okay, so you get a charging credit of 1500 with EV Go. I don't know where the hell you're finding those because I've never seen them. 850 plus chargers in more than 30 states, with more coming soon. Why wouldn't they just go with Electrify America? It's kind of strange to me. It also just comes with a portable 7.7 dual cord included, optional wall charger. I don't know. It's a little strange. I'm not really exactly sure which charger you get. Or do you get the 11 or do you get the 7 with the car? You should be able to get the 11. My car comes with that, my e-tron. Now, this is basically going up against the Audi e-tron, if you ask me. Luxurious, whatever it is. Really low range because, the Audi claims super range and it never happened either. So this car may fall into that same category, unfortunately. Now, the new Audi is coming to where the new e-tron, it should be the Q8 e-tron, and it's supposed to have like 350 miles. So that's supposed to come in 2023. I honestly don't think it's going to come, only because of everything that's going on, but we shall see. Now, how does this thing look? Mm, it's not really pretty looking, I'll tell you that much. Just looks like a, normal kind of Cadillac, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of strange looking. Interior, pretty decent. Whatever. Oh, got that big screen like the Escalade, I guess. I don't know if it's got the thing inside where you can watch the drive from basically the speedometer look, the dashboard, that cruise thing they have in here where you can kind of just drive. I don't know. It's kind of strange. But anyway, this isn't the first attempt with Cadillac trying to do some electric. Does everybody remember the ELR? This was a big flop. And what this was basically a Chevy Volt with the drivetrain. So it would give you like 35 to 40 miles ish on like a hybrid sort of style. And, cool looking car. It was just really expensive. It was about $75,000. They only made about 3,000 of these, and these things ran from like 2014 to 2016. They just made under 3,000 units, and it just really wasn't, I guess, something people wanted. You see the pricing here, 25,000, 30,000. I think that's a little bit much. I used to see these things for, basically nothing. They were kind of plummeting. But now with everything going on, everything is kind of expensive. So, but yeah, this car really didn't make it very well. And, Chevy's first attempt, I mean, Cadillac's first attempt to kind of get into this market. Now, what is their best selling vehicle, of course, at Cadillac? Let's face it, it's the Escalade. Now, there's a ton of profitability in these Escalades. Dealers get over 30 grand for these vehicles, 20 grand. Ridiculous numbers I've been hearing out there. This new Escalade V. are they going to get top money for this thing if you could get your hands on it? It just truly is. Now, this thing is probably the worst thing on gas out there, but people want it. Does Cadillac really know what their buyers want? I don't know. Just because they sold out of these lyrics, does that mean on the second round they'll be popular? I'm not sure because I've been reading a lot of stuff where, and this is true, most people, they'll do the electric car thing one time and then they're kind of ready to get out of it. It's a different sort of lifestyle and never knowing truly what your range is. And what I mean by that is this: each charging station gives you different kilowatts. I don't care what vehicle you own, what it is. Sometimes, if there's more vehicles there too, um, it will kind of reduce the charging rate. So that's something you got to think about. Yeah, it really does. Just kind of like stretched out a little bit. So, but anyway, this will be Cadillac's thing. They're going to try to see what they could do here and, try to get in the game. They no longer have a sedan or anything like that. I don't know if people want that. It's a shame they've come out with some really cool vehicles over the year, like that 16-cylinder Cadillac. But now everybody's just trying to think that, hey, it's all about electric. And supposedly, Cadillac wants to go all electric too. I really believe that this is going to put car companies out of business. Their top dog is a gas guzzler. Guys, just stick with it. The Escalade's doing fine. People don't care that it gets 6 miles to the gallon. It is what it is. So one of the things I noticed is here. Oh, you know what? Let's just get into the nitty gritty here. Okay, so you pre-order yours now, right? The price here is, look at this rear, starting around 60 grand for the rear wheel drive with models starting around 64,000. Okay. So of course, most people are going to go with the all wheel drive. Now, here's where it says, look at this. You always got to look at the little asterisk. Excludes tax, title, license, dealer fees, and other optional equipment. Final price set by the dealer. Guys, have you seen the Hummer? So the Hummer was basically around 100 grand. These guys are asking 100,000 over sticker. There's been psychopaths out there who paid $250,000 for a Hummer. That's crazy. So this could be actually the real problem here because of dealer markups. So yes, you're going to put your whole $100 pre-order in there, all right? But the problem's going to be that when the dealers get these vehicles, they're going to want to make more money on them because this vehicle is fairly cheap for a Cadillac, for a luxury vehicle. And most of these dealers, they're all ripoffs. They're just dying to make money because it's been so difficult out there. And the pandemic and everything else has changed the car industry in a sense where, especially General Motors, they love to give cars away 0% for 72 months, you name it. Now, dealers, they used to have like 5,000 vehicles on the lot and never be able to sell them and lose money on them. Let's make as very few vehicles as possible and sell them for top money. And that's what's basically going on. So I really believe that they're going to price themselves out just like every other car company. And that's why Tesla, the price you see is the price you pay. There's no nonsense. Rivian, well, Rivian raised their prices. Tesla raised their prices. The Ford Lightning's a great example too, that dealers are marking them up and just playing games with customers. And this goes across the board for all EV vehicles. Polestar actually doesn't mess around with the pricing either. So you got Polestar, you have Tesla, and of course Rivian. If you could ever get one, like I pre-ordered mine, I'll see it in like 2030, possibly if they get their act together. But they just lost another $10 billion in a couple 3 months too, or whatever it is. They're focused on basically building out chargers in the wilderness instead of actually building trucks to sell to people to make money with. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy in front of this big computer here. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but I am expecting that these Cadillac dealers will do what every dealership out there does. Basically try to rip you off and make money with it. This grill here in the front, I don't know, there's a lot of lights going on. Uh, I'd probably want to have as least things amount on possible to get the most range out of it. So anyway, this has been a little car hater on the 2024 Cadillac Lyriq. Do me a favor, you got to subscribe. I mean, I don't really tell people enough, I guess. You know what? I do want more subscribers. It's time to get back to business here with car hating.